Well, we've got many new features for Stepathlon 2013. We have a new website. We have a new pedometer called the Stepathlon Buddy. We have many more new clients in many more new locations. A new course. So there's many new features for Stepathlon 2013, but at its core, it's still a race around a virtual world focused on getting, the sedentary worker moving. This year we're going to have close to 200 companies and over 30,000 participants. So we've grown almost 50% from last year. Not only do we have more participants in India, but happily we have more participants around the world, including a significant chunk of participants from Australia. When we say everyday athlete, we mean that everyone can be fitter. It's not possible for everyone to be the fittest or the strongest, but every single person, whether you're fit already or whether you've never done any exercise, can be fitter, and that fitter can contribute to a happier and healthier life. We also believe that in everyday life there are opportunities to contribute to your fitness. So yes, it's good to go for a run or a walk or a swim or a cycle in the morning or the afternoon, but it's as important to do the little things. Take the stairs, not the elevator, walk around your office when you're on the mobile phone. Little things can make a big difference, and therefore in everyday life, everyone can be an athlete. Sweat working is combining work with working out. So it could be, having a meeting on side-by-side treadmills, going for a walking meeting outside, doing a spinning class together with someone that you are trying to do business with, going to the gym with someone you're trying to do business with, or simply like exercising, within the workplace. I think it doesn't fit into one simple definition, but networking can go beyond having boozy lunches and late nights. And I think, in this fast-paced world, the combination and convergence of different activities allows us to mitigate time and space. So we are active proponents of sweat working. Certainly for me, the ability to combine exercise with a meeting or business is a great opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. So we have a new feature on the website this year called Food for Thought, which is essentially a food swap. We realise that our step athletes live and work in the real world, and that not everyone can go on a crash extreme diet. We also recognise that people enjoy eating, but we do believe that there are healthier options for many of the commonly consumed foods. So Food for Thought is a food swap feature on the My Health page on the Stepathlon course website, where you can go and put in what you ate, say a pizza, and it will give you how many steps to burn that off, but it will also give you a healthy alternative. But that healthy alternative won't necessarily have a salad. It'll be something in that genre. So it might be, you might have a regular pizza, it might say have a whole wheat vegetarian pizza with low fat cheese, etc. And therefore that'll be less steps to work off. So again, we want to keep it real for our step athletes. We do believe that modifying behaviour can make a big difference. We don't expect our step athletes to all go from day to night and live radically different lives, but through behaviour modification they can be happier and healthier, and we believe that Food for Thought will be a fun, interesting feature for people. So you can come back after lunch, put in the food you had for lunch, and it'll give you a healthy alternative, or if it's healthy, it'll tell you that you've made a good choice. Stepathlon is a 100-day race and journey to health and happiness. 100 days is a long time, and behavioural scientists say that it takes about 60 days to form a habit. So our goal is to keep people engaged so that they create positive habits. As part of that, we have a variety of contests and challenges, from online contests to offline contests, and we offer prizes for these. Prizes could be anything from smartphones to iPods to online trophies and certificates, gift certificates, etc. So we encourage step athletes to get engaged. We think that's part of the journey and part of sustaining the journey. We'll have prizes that we announce, and then we'll have mystery prizes as well. So yeah, we want to reward the many, not the few. That's our philosophy. To be a good step athlete, you need to be aware and turn that awareness to action. And what we're doing is making people aware that every step counts, that little things can lead to big things, big changes. And so we're trying to broaden people's awareness. I think we've grown up in a world where six-packs and muscles are seen to be the definition of fitness, and that's not true. You can be significantly healthier and happier just by doing moderate exercise frequently. So the key to being a good step athlete is to do focused activity, but also increase your incidental activity, and that can be a massive difference to your overall health and fitness. So do the little things. Don't send someone else to the fridge. Walk to the fridge yourself. Take the opportunities you have to be active. Be active with your family. I think Stepathlon is a team's event, but you can also extend it into the home, and take your opportunities. That's the key to being a step athlete. Recognize your opportunities and take them. Stepathlon Family and Friends is a new race around the virtual world that we have created for the family and friends of participating step athletes. It will run partially concurrently to Stepathlon starting on November 7th. And every step athlete will have the opportunity to sign up a team comprised of family and or friends. It'll be the same course, but you'll be able to share it with those that are closest to you. Research shows that wellness programs that extend into the family are significantly more successful. Research also shows that children who are active do better academically, and the families that are active together share a closer emotional bond. But it's also in response to the requests we're getting from people is, can I do this with my spouse, my kids, my parents, etc. So we're really excited about the ability for us to offer that to step athletes, and we think that this is a great way for people to catalyse further behavioural change. Yeah, we're very excited that this year we have signed on our first sort of corporate partner, if you like, and that's BRITANNIA NUTRICHOICE has come on as our Eat Healthy partner. The combination of what you consume and what you do is critical to your overall health and well-being. We recognise that activity is critical. What you consume is also important. So we've come together. It's a very synergistic, natural relationship, and we're very excited to have BRITANNIA NutriChoice on as our Eat Healthy partner. Yeah, I mean, Step Out with a Leader is one way that we take the online journey offline. In various parts of India and other markets, we will have offline walks in key locations, parks or other places that are well known, with leaders from participating companies, CEOs, CXOs, and their employees. These are not obligatory for step athletes by any means, but we will communicate in advance, where we will be and at what time, and then step athletes are invited to join other step athletes, in a morning or afternoon walk, etc. We did these last year, very successfully, and had in some places 400 or 500 step athletes walking together, getting to know each other, and then forming walking engagements amongst themselves, and continued on. So that's part of the community aspect of Stepathlon, and taking the online community offline. One of the key goals of Stepathlon is to catalyse long-term behavioural change. Last year, after last year's event, I was at Titan, and a guy came up to me in April, and the event finished in December, and said, "Mr. Krishnan, I have to tell you, I haven't taken an elevator since September last year." And another guy from HDFC Bank told me that he now gets out of his car 10 minutes before he gets home and walks the rest of the way. So the engagement activities are there to help people get into this positive rhythm. So we do everything from mini challenges on the site, things like Step Out with a Leader, contests, healthy recipe contests, photo contests, little ways to get people engaged in the community. Research shows that if people are doing things in groups, they're more likely to stick with it. Our goal is to get people past that 60, 70-day mark, so that perhaps they get into a rhythm that they can sustain well beyond the end date of Stepathlon. Yeah, the Stepathlon Buddy, which I'm showing to you here, is our new pedometer. It uses 3D accelerometer technology, which is the same technology for the pedometers used on a smartphone. It's much more accurate than the analog pedometers that have been used in the past. It's more user-friendly in the sense that you don't have to wear it on your hip. You can put it in your pocket. Ladies can carry it in their handbag. We even give you a lanyard you can wear around your neck. So it's accurate, it's user-friendly, it's durable. It looks pretty good too. So we're very excited, to have that. We call it the buddy because it's your constant companion and it's your partner in the journey to health and happiness. So I think it's been received very well by participating companies. We had it pre-event tested by many organisations and the feedback was very, very positive. Yeah, I mean, look, we've redesigned the website, so visually it's very, very appealing. We've sort of recalibrated it in many ways. You land now as a step athlete on the community page, which is really the heart and soul of the event. We have obviously the leaderboard feature. We have a My Health section, which really, is our sort of awareness and knowledge section. It has news and views, expert articles, the Ask Shane feature with our Chief Wellness Officer, so you can send in your questions and he'll answer them. It has statistics, where you can see your statistics for the whole event, your teams, your companies, and indeed the entire events. We have pin-ups on health and wellness that you can print out and stick up on your notice board in your office. And these are things like, healthy foods, healthy snack foods, etc. Very relevant to the white collar worker. We have a SWEATWORKIng section. We have the Food for Thought feature, which is a food swap feature. So you can go and say, I had a hamburger, and it will give you a healthy alternative, as well as the steps to work off for the hamburger and the healthy alternative. So we have many features that we had last year, and like the map. We've improved the map and the tracking feature. You'll really feel like you're in a race. You'll see the teams ahead of you, the teams behind you. You're able to track up to 9 teams. So you might be able to track your boss's team, or your colleague's team. So, we really have gone a long way to making it a lot more fun and a lot more interesting. We even have a feature called Fitspiration this year, which is, celebrity snippets on how celebrities from Bollywood and Hollywood and, in sports and TV and fashion, what they do to keep fit. So it's a whole variety of features this year to make the site more engaging and more fun. One of the reasons for Stepathlon is to include as many people as possible. So anyone, anytime really does mean exactly what it says. We had last year, and we have this year, we have men, we have women, we have older people, we have younger people, we have middle-aged people, we have senior management, chairmen, CEOs, MDs, we have middle management, we have junior management, admin, etc. We have people in metro cities, we have people in over 30 countries, we have people in the smallest towns. We have people who are fitness freaks already, and people who perhaps haven't been into fitness for a long time or even ever. So we seek to wrap our arms around as many people as we can. And the diversity that we sought to embrace is evidenced by the variety of people that actually participate. So, the fact that the activity is real, as I always say, the race is virtual, and we really do include anyone who wants to be a part of it, and that makes it a very unique platform. Yeah, last year we had participation in 19 countries. We still have 2 days to go, and there's still companies signing up, but we're over 30 countries. We have a significant chunk of people participating from Australia, which is great. But we have people from, as I say, Bombay to Beijing, New York. So our tagline is "Move the nation, lead the world," and we are well on the way to doing that, and we have significant aspirations to expand our international participation, over the next 12 months, and therefore, further solidify that commitment to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Stepathlon, move the nation, lead the world.